and I've seen your comments. Where have you been? Almost 2 weeks ago, life as I know it today almost changed forever. So when I was struck, the impact sent me flying a couple feet in the air, and when I landed on this side on my tailbone. I've been away from the truck for about 5-6 weeks, but don't get it twisted, man. This is just muscle memory right here. While I'm sitting here waiting to get unloaded, I'm gonna show y'all how I make my wheel go from this to this in about 10 minutes. It's been a while. It's been a couple weeks since I last dropped a video, and I've seen your comments. Where have you been? What's going on? Is everything okay? I get on my TikTok and I see your comments. What's going on with YouTube? When are you dropping videos again? Well, here I am, guys. I am back. Before I get into the reason why I took a little break from YouTube, it's only right that I start this video with a quick word of prayer, because without the grace of God, I wouldn't be here right now. Dear Heavenly Father, to my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Father, as I come before your presence in prayer today, Lord, I thank you for the precious gift of life. When the devil came and attacked me, made an attempt on my life, made an attempt to alter my steps in life, it is because of your grace and your mercy, Father. You stood in the way and you said, not today. My faithful servant, your work has not been done. Psalms 84:11 tells us, no good thing will I withhold from those who walk uprightly. Father, I thank you just to be able to get back to the things that I love to do, the things that I enjoy to do. Just to be able to reconnect with those who look forward to these videos, those who admire me, those who inspire me to keep going. Lord, I thank you, oh Father God. I thank you because you preserved me, you kept me. Father, if I ever get lost in this newfound fame on social media, I ask you to humble me and remind me who I am called to be. Before YouTube, before TikTok, before driving a semi-truck, I am first a servant of Christ. And Father, I glorify you. I lift up your holy name. And I thank you once again for the preservation of life. The simple little things that I once took for granted, I now have a new outlook on life. And for that, I say thank you. In Jesus' mighty name, amen. Marv is back. And as much as you guys miss me over the past couple weeks, I miss you guys 10 times more. I don't want to make this intro crazy long because I do want to get some driving in also. So I'm going to try to make it as brief as possible. Where have I been? Why haven't I been uploading as much as I used to? I believe my last upload was almost 3 weeks ago. So where do I begin? let's start with the good, and then we'll get into the not so good after. So I've been home for a total of 6 weeks now. Initially, I took some time off to just spend some time with the kids. It's summertime. The kids are home from school. So instead of sending the kids off to camp for the whole summer while I'm away on the road, I just took some time to spend some real quality time with the kids. So for about 3, maybe 4 weeks, it was going pretty good. You know, I was just spending some time with the kids. We were just out and about every day and just doing the things that we like to do as a family, go to church, and everything was going good. You know, I was able to go to all my daughter's basketball games, all her practices. So that's the good. And then there was the bad. Almost 2 weeks ago, life as I know it today almost changed forever. So here's what happened. So I was out for a ride with my son, riding through the neighborhood. We have these electric scooters that we like to get on and just go have some fun and just ride through the neighborhood. And basically, I was ran over by a pickup truck traveling 45 miles an hour. We were traveling in the same direction. I was in a bike lane, and he basically ran me over from behind doing 45 miles an hour. So when I was struck, the impact sent me flying a couple feet in the air. And when I landed on this side on my tailbone. And this happened while I was on my way home. I was about 30 feet away from turning onto my street. But I just thank God that it happened to me and not my son, because, you know, I just trust God that I would have been able to keep my composure if that was my son. Because when he struck me from behind, my phone went flying, my wallet went flying. The only thing that didn't go flying was the metal object that I keep in my waist. I'm all about the Second Amendment, so I do protect myself when I'm out and about. So I'm just trusting God that if that was my son who got struck from behind, and God forbid my son was severely injured, that I would have been able to keep my composure in that situation. Because what happened next was the person who struck me from behind, he got out, started yelling at me. He basically blamed it on me because he wasn't paying attention. Yes, we were out riding the scooters at night, but the scooters have lights on them. So long story short, I went to the hospital, got checked out, and thank God everything came back negative, no broken bones. But what the x-ray doesn't show is the pain that follows. The next day, I could barely walk up or down the stairs in my house. It was that painful. So guys, I'm just grateful. You know, I'm just grateful to be here, just to be able to do the things that I love to do. So for the time being, I'm just going to take it easy. This is actually my first load in about 6 weeks. So today, I'm just going to do a quick, short local trip. It's only 35 loaded miles. I still feel discomfort in my tailbone, especially, and also a little discomfort in my back. So I'm just taking it day by day before I get back into the swing of things. So guys, I appreciate everybody who reached out just to check up on me. You know, you guys know that it's not typical that I go 2-3 weeks without dropping a video. So I appreciate you guys, and I'm about to go outside right now, do a quick pre-trip, and I gotta go grab this load up in Newton, North Carolina, and it's going to Morganton, North Carolina, which is only about 35 miles apart. So let's get rolling, guys. So it's looking like I'm probably gonna have to blindside onto the loading dock, which I don't mind. But let me go inside and see if I can get checked in.
Let's see, are you going to
Morganton.
Morganton? All right, got a short run today.
Yeah.
I am finishing up that shipment right now. I'm just QCing it.
All right.
As soon as the guy gets out of door number 2,
Is this the one right here or
he's
the?
in 3 right
All right,
here.
3. So the other guy.
Yeah, he's
back in.
He's just signed his bill of lading. He should be going out.
Yeah, I just saw him put off a little.
As soon as he pulls out, pull in door number 2.
All right.
Put your rope, go and open your doors, put it on 50 degrees,
Yep.
continuous, and we'll get you loaded up as soon as I get done.
All right, sounds good. Appreciate it now.
Hey, you got a YouTube channel?
Yeah. You want it?
What is your YouTube channel?
Marvelous Marv 379.
Write it down for me.
Oh, you see the camera?
Get a subscriber.
Yeah, man. It's rolling.
How many people you got?
221,000.
All right.
Yeah. Started it a year ago and it just took off, you know. That's me right there. Marvelous Smart 379. Appreciate it. All right, now. All right, so I'm about to back up on this door. As soon as this blue truck leaves right here, that's gonna be my door right there. And there's plenty of room, so I should be able to blindside. I see a lot of guys turn around right here, but I don't like to turn around in such a tight area. And this is actually the perfect spot right here where you practice your blindside game, you know? A lot of guys don't practice blindside, so when they get into a situation where they have to blindside, a lot of them end up in a jam. And this is a pretty short run, by the way. It's only 35 loaded miles, according to the Raycon. But once I punch in the address, you know, it might be a little more, but not much. Let me get this piece of lumber out of my trailer. They have a dumpster over there, so I'm just gonna throw it in the dumpster. And this was from my previous load over a month ago. Maybe I shouldn't be jumping out of the back of the trailer right now. I felt that in my tailbone, man. So he wants me to back up on door number 2. So door number 2 is in the middle. Of course, they ain't got no line, so gotta figure it out. Alright, y'all, let's back up on this door. Like I said, we just gonna blindside. Looks like the driver on door number 1 rather get a bunch of mud on his tires than blindside. I could tell he tried to turn around right here. He's got the tire marks all the way back there with the mud, but we ain't gonna do that. Like I said, my blindside game is pretty solid, man. You know, when you run the Northeast, New York, New Jersey, this is it right here, man. Sometimes you get up in the tri-state, it's rough up there, man. You ain't got no choice but the blindside. I'm gonna see if I can put it on the door right now in one shot. Let's see. I might have to do a pull-up based on what I'm looking at right now. Yeah, I'm gonna have to pull up. Just one pull-up should be good. That should do it right there. Gonna put us right on the door. Now, if they had lines outside, I would have put it on the door on one shot. But obviously, I can't really see where I'm going until I clear this truck right here. We're not arrogant, by the way. I'm just confident in what I do, man. But that should do it right there. All right. Let's go outside and check it out. Looks pretty good to me. Y'all see that? We flushed all the way across, man. Let me take this camera off real quick. Y'all see that? Yeah, we flushed. That's how we do it out here, man. Just marvelous Marv, be marvelous Marv, man. That's what I do, guys. That's my passion, man. On a day like today, I'm just grateful. You know, God has been good to me. God has blessed me, kept me. All right, y'all, we are loaded. So I just gotta pull up so you can see on this trailer. That should be good right there. So the guy that just came outside to give me my paperwork, he asked me if I was tracking on this load. And I told him I've never used this tracking app before. I believe it's called TraxApp. So he just went back inside. He said he's got to get on the phone with the broker, because if I'm not tracking, I can't get out of here. So this should be interesting. You got the broker on the phone?
Yeah, I got the broker on the phone.
Yeah.
Yep, I know. Yep, I've been there. He says you're tracking, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I don't see the load in here, but.
Yeah, you don't see the load on the TraxApp.
So, pickup completed. I'm gonna put it as completed.
Yep, you're good to go, sir.
All right, appreciate it now.
Have a safe trip.
All right, now. So I'm not sure what kind of packing containers I'm hauling, but whatever it is, they want you tracking. And not only do they want you tracking, they gotta come outside and put the seal on. You can't put the seal on, so whatever it is must be some real expensive stuff. I don't know. All right, y'all, so let's rock and roll. Now get on down to the receiver. So it looks like Roadside is here, so he should be out of here shortly. If Roadside knows what he's doing. Because sometimes these guys come out, man, they don't have a clue what they're doing. But on paper it was 35 miles to get down to the receiver, but I put it in right now in the GPS and it's only 32 miles, so it shouldn't take me long. A little short, 35, maybe 40-minute ride. And the approximate weight of this load right now is about 40,000 pounds, so it's got a little weight to it. Nothing too crazy. He's back. Miss being in my office, man. See if I can fix this camera a little. That's a little better. I've been away from the truck for about 5-6 weeks. But don't get it twisted, man. This is just muscle memory right here. It's always fun when the light turns red on you when you're about 100 feet away. See what time it is right now. It is a little after 5:30. So hopefully I can be back in Charlotte by 7:30. The receiver is 24/7, so hopefully it's one of those places where as soon as I get there, they just kick it off and I just keep it pushing. And even though it's in the reefer at 50 degrees, technically it's a dry load, so I should be in and out, man. And that's what I miss about running dry van when I first started. I didn't have to wait around as much. That bad boy sounding healthy. Yes, sir. And to all my subs, I miss y'all too, man. It ain't a one-way street. You know, I'm going to try to get on a schedule moving forward, man. Once I start rolling out content again, I'm going to try to get on a schedule. You know, my goal is to drop 3 videos a week. And I want to get on a consistent schedule so y'all know exactly when I'm dropping these videos. Over the past 4, 5, 6 months, I've been trying to figure out this algorithm. And I think I got a little rhythm going on right now. So I'm going to try to stick to a schedule with these uploads. told y'all, man, Marv don't play around with the J brake switch. We don't play around with that switch. I'll be watching these videos, man, and you guys be like this in between shifts. Leave that switch alone, man. So we went from a severe downpour, thunderstorm. Now the sun is coming back out. Gotta love it, man. And I could have moved over, but I was just gonna slow down and let them merge. Let me just double check this address, man. Make sure I'm going the right direction, because for some reason I feel like I should be going east on the 40, not west, but let's see. Precinct. Yeah, we going the right way. This little incident, getting hit by a pickup truck going 45 miles an hour, it's an eye-opener. The little things in life that we take for granted, small little things, just being able to get up and walk. We take those things for granted every single day. And there are millions out there who would love to be able to get up and walk. There are people out there who have no arms, no legs, can't see, but every single day we get up, and it's not that we are ungrateful, but we don't realize how blessed, how fortunate we are, just to be able to open up your eyes and see what's happening around you when you wake up in the morning. But I give all the glory, all the honor, all the praises to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, because I know I'm here for a reason. I know He kept me here for a reason. I feel blessed to know that my family is not making arrangements for my funeral right now, and you guys are not writing a bunch of RIP under my videos. It's a blessing, man, and I'm just grateful. Not sure what this is, but it looks like some sort of chemicals or something. Maybe that's the reason why. This is some top secret stuff. First they want to track me just to go 32 miles. They got to seal a trailer for me. They don't trust me to seal it, so who knows what I'm hauling, man. Maybe they have a little hidden shipment in the trailer that I don't know about. Maybe it's an inside job, who knows. I don't think that's the case, but it does happen though. Especially a lot of those loads coming from out west back to the East Coast. Trust me, it does happen. That driver is going down the road and he doesn't have a clue what's in the back of his trailer. Happens all the time. Now in that case, if I could prove That's where I picked it up from, and that's what's on my paperwork. And they loaded that on my trailer. That's not on me. That's on the shipper. Because there's no way we could physically open up each box to find out what's really inside of it, you know? You open it, you own it. Alright, so I'm trying to figure out where the receiving is. There it is right there. Alright, so let's go back up on this door. Let's go get checked in. And I'm gonna turn my engine fan on. It's always good to turn the fan on just to cool the turbo down before you shut the truck off. Alright, so paperwork is right here, and let's go get checked in. Bring my pen, my phone, got my ID. Cut this camera off. This one I'm about to cut it off right now. As y'all can see, it's dying. It's on 10%, so I'm gonna swap out the battery when I get back in the truck. So I was assigned to door number 6. This is door number 7, so this is just a bunch of drop trailers right here. There's no doors behind the trailer, so I'm assuming door number 6 is right here. And there it is. Like I said, fingers crossed. Hopefully I should be in and out. So all that top-notch security. And then the receiver tells me to break the seal. They don't even come outside and verify the seal. And I just put it in the back of the trailer. He didn't ask me to put it in the back of the trailer. I could have just kept it. And there's a 99.9% chance they won't even look at that seal. Looks like it's gonna start raining again. That's how it's done, boys. Still got a half a tank of fuel in my reefer. The last load that I ran, it was on full, so by the time I finished, it was slightly below 3/4. So that's from a month and a half ago. And I spent about 2 hours yesterday polishing my wheels, and here it is. It's raining. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, hit that subscribe button, man. Man, this is my first load back, and they're already starting trouble with me. Y'all see that? I'm backed up on the loading dock. Receiver just came out, and he said, listen, I don't know who told you to deliver it here, but this load needs to go to another facility in town. Here's the problem. They're gone for the day. So can you stay here overnight and we'll receive it tomorrow? No, I cannot. The agreement was pick it up and deliver it straight through. The broker told me this was a 24-hour receiver, so as soon as I get there, the better. So here I am. So yeah, I'm not trying to stay here tonight, man. I gotta get back home. I had no intentions on sleeping in the truck tonight. I told my wife I was coming back home, told my kids I was coming back home, and I ain't got no food in the truck. So I gotta get back home, man. So it seems like we have some movements going on in the back of the trailer. So I'm assuming they're unloading my trailer right now. Yeah, that forklift just came out right now. All right, so to all my Thermokin guys, I'll show y'all something real quick. I've never owned a carrier unit, so I can't speak for carriers, but see this right here? Matter of fact, let me turn on the noise cancellation on this microphone right now because I'm next to the reefer, so I know it's pretty loud. So right now, I'm shooting the code. The reefer is set on 50 degrees, but right now it's 72 degrees. And this right here is a code. Alarm right there. It's telling me to check my Freon capacity. And this light is supposed to be white. So I'm gonna clear it, right? Now once I clear it, it's back to white. So to all my Thermokin guys, let me put y'all on to a little game real quick. If you are delivering a refrigerated load to a dry dock, this is gonna happen 9 out of 10 times. Don't you panic. You're not losing Freon. What's happening right now, basically, my reefer is the AC unit for that building right there. That building is probably about 80 degrees inside. It's not a refrigerated building. So basically my reefer is struggling to hold temperature because it's basically cooling the building. So if y'all ever deliver a reefer load to a dry dock and you see a code on your reefer, don't panic. So I just cleared the code, right? I just cleared the code, but in a minute, it's gonna come right back. Now, once I close my doors, that reefer is gonna start dropping temperature real quick. The reefer is running like it's supposed to, but that's just because right now I'm just cooling the building. So I don't know about carrier units. I've never owned a carrier, but to all my Thermokin guys, just putting y'all on to a little game right there. But that's not a bad thumbnail right there, man. I think this is gonna be the thumbnail right here. So while I'm sitting here waiting to get unloaded, I'm gonna show y'all how I make my wheel go from this to this in about 10 minutes. First, I gotta throw some gloves on. Now, this is how I do it. This is my technique. This is what works for me. So I just hit it with some acid. Tires also. I'm gonna let it sit for about 5 minutes and soak, but you don't wanna leave it too long because the acid will stain the wheels and it's gonna be a lot harder to get it out. So just like that, and I probably should put a mask on right now. You don't want to be inhaling that stuff right there. And this water right here, this is the water I keep on the truck, just for this reason right here. So it's been about 5 minutes. So now I'm just gonna rinse it off. Just like this. And you'll notice right away, it's gonna look a little more shinier than it was before, but it has that white oxidation look to it. But once I hit it with the secret sauce, this polish right here, it's gonna bring it back to life. And by the way, this is True Blue aluminum polish. I'm not a gatekeeper, so if anybody's out there wondering what polish I'm using, this is it right here, True Blue aluminum polish. True Blue is actually the first company that sponsored me on TikTok. This was when I had about 65, 70,000 followers. This was my first sponsored video right here. I believe I did 2 videos for True Blue. Both videos were pretty successful. Back then, when I look back at it now, I believe the first video had close to 200,000 views, and the second video had over 300,000 views. So I believe that was pretty successful. And he sent me a few bottles after I did the second video, so I still have a few bottles at home right now. And this is from maybe a year and a half ago. But you want to make sure you get all this acid off of it, man. So that's what I'm doing right now. And normally I keep Bridgestone on my steer. I don't run Goodyear on my steer. But I was up in Connecticut. Actually, I was up in Massachusetts, and I ran over a piece of rock with my Bridgestone steers, and it left a pretty big chunk missing out of the tire. So I went to my tire guy in Connecticut, and he just gave me these tires right here, these Goodyear, just to get rolling. I still had a delivery on the truck, so he told me once I got back to Connecticut, then we could work something out. He's gonna give me my normal tires that I would get from him, the Bridgestone. So, John, I didn't forget about you, bro. When I get back to CT, I still need them tires. I know John watches my videos also. But shout out to John, man, my tire guy. I've been dealing with John for years. Real good dude, man. And that's enough water to do 2 wheels right there. So normally I would just throw this pad on the drill just to get in the holes right here. But because I have the automatic balancer on the inside of the wheel, you know, I can't push it all the way in. So this is kind of useless, especially for the steers. With the rims in the back, the balancer is a little farther back. So when I get to the back, I'm able to use this, so it does speed up the process. Matter of fact, I'm going to use my old pad. It's a little hard right now, but should soften up once I put some polish on there. Just like that. You know, this polish works really good, man. Y'all will see it in a minute. Now, it does take a little manpower. You know, you got to apply some pressure to it. You know, you don't just put it on there and it comes right off. That's not how it works. So I'm just gonna make my way all the way around. Shouldn't take long, about 5 minutes each wheel. And I'll save the holes for last. I'll just do that at the end. That pad has been sitting around too long, so it's a little stiff, so I'm gonna use a new pad. I can feel the difference already. I can see the difference with this pad. All right, so that should do it. Took me about 10 minutes just to polish this all the way around. So now, I'm gonna hit it with this rag first. This one I think I already used. Yeah, I'm gonna hit it with one of these after. All right, and y'all gonna see that shine right there. Look at that, man. Look at that shine. I've had these wheels on the truck now for about 2 years, and this is how I upkeep my wheels right here. By the way, man, I do feel a little pain in my back just from sitting in this position so long. I feel it more so on my tailbone. That's where I took the blunt of that fall the other day when I got hit. Look at that shine coming back to life. If y'all need some good hand polish, man, this is it right here. Can't really see it, but True Blue, that's the company. Every now and then you'll come across a bottle or two at a truck stop, but for the most part, I believe you gotta order directly from their website. Who knows, I might reach out and I'll tell them to send me a few more bottles and do a little giveaway or something. Let me know what y'all think. And by the way, guys, don't buy this junk right here off of Amazon or eBay. This is chrome. This is not stainless steel. So, especially on the other side over there, it's stripping like crazy. So I'm just gonna take them off and replace it with stainless steel. Now I'm gonna hit it with this rag right here, and that should bring out the shine a little better. Oh yeah. I prefer to use a rag when I'm putting on this tire dressing because with the rag, I can control where it's going. And this is not my tire dressing of choice, by the way, but this is what I have on the truck right now, so this is what I'm going to use. But normally, I use this tire coating, and it lasts for months, like 2, 3, 4 months. I forgot the name of the company, but that's a whole process, man. It takes a couple hours, you know, because I got to use some acid and I got to scrub these tires. And once you scrub it with the acid, then you got to polish the wheels, because once the acid go on the wheels, it's going to leave a bunch of little marks or oxidation. So it's a whole process, man. The last time I did it, it took me all day to do all 6 of these wheels, man. It took me all day. Literally, like all day. But I think we're on the home stretch, man. So this is what it looked like before, and this is what it looks like now. Pretty safe to say we're back in the ball game. Subs, their boy's back. videos are going to start rolling out again. And like I said, guys, I'm trying to get on a consistent schedule with these videos. My goal is to drop 3 videos a week. And also, if you're watching this video and you're not subscribed to the channel, hit the subscribe button. And I need you guys to keep liking these videos, man. Let's get these videos out. So, to everybody who tuned in, made it to the end, y'all know the drill. Appreciate you guys. Much love. I'm just glad to be back, man. Peace out.